Good evening, everyone, and welcome to DiV and Virginia, the podcast. Yes, it is once again another episode of DiV and Virginia, the podcast, in which I still don't know what I'm doing. It still don't flow right, but one day we're going to get it together. So today's episode is going to be a bit of a mess because I know the audio is going to be trash because I'm outside. I don't care. I'm chilling. I'm relaxing now. I ain't going to stop relaxing for nobody no how. So you're just going to have to deal with the traffic sounds that are happening. So basically right now I am here currently at the Visitor Center for Suffolk, Virginia. And I wanted to do this podcast episode about what I believe to be the future, the very near future for Chesapeake, Suffolk, and Portsmouth. That is the future, basically. I feel like in the very near future, as in like now we could just do it, there should be a lot more collaborative efforts between the city of Chesapeake, the city of Suffolk, and the city of Portsmouth. Now, some of you might think, like, why did you pick those three? I picked those three because they are like, they touch, you know, they are neighboring cities. Now, in the seven cities, we're all like this in the seven cities, okay? But you don't understand. So basically, the way I see it right now, there's the King and Queen, Virginia Beach, in Norfolk. There's the North Side, Newport News, and Hampton. They're a thing, you know, they're like this, Newport News and Hampton, because not gonna lie, sometimes I be forgetting about them. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, sometimes I be forgetting about you because I'm not over there, but there's Newport News and Hampton on the north side because I gotta go over the bridge to get there, and that leaves Suffolk, Portsmouth, and Chesapeake to do our thing together. So basically, I've been talking about this with my number one fan over a couple months now, actually, and we just believe that it is time that in order to get all seven cities on the same page, we're going to have to start with like little wins, right? So I think the way I separated it, Virginia Beach, Norfolk, King and Queen, Newport News, Hampton, North Side, and then Chesapeake, Portsmouth, and Suffolk, we got our unit. I think in order to unite the cities, we start not with the individual cities themselves, but we start with the little collaborative efforts between the little pockets, little regional pockets within the region of the 757, within the region of the seven cities, right? So my vision for the very, 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 very near future is that Chesapeake, Suffolk, and Portsmouth start working together and collaborating a whole lot more. As in, we're not fighting each other and we're not cannibalizing each other with our events. 1 week Portsmouth has an event and then we all tell everybody, hey, everybody go over Portsmouth, they're having an event. The next week Chesapeake has an event and then we all get together and we're like, hey, everybody go to Chesapeake, they got an event going on. The next week Suffolk got an event going on. We're like, everybody go to Suffolk. We mobilize our forces. We unite and mobilize so that we end up thriving as a unit. So I just really believe, I don't know if anybody else who's watching this or who will watch this is in my area and you live in Chesapeake, Suffolk, or Portsmouth, Virginia. But I thoroughly believe that if the three of us, if we become like this, if we get together and we become like this, it's going to be the beautiful beginning of just such a wonderful relationship between those three cities, which will eventually leak over into blossoming between all seven of the seven cities. So I have a beautiful vision for all of the Hampton Roads, for all the seven cities and Hampton Roads, which includes more than the seven cities. But I cannot wait. I cannot wait until the day when Chesapeake, Suffolk, and Portsmouth get together, right? And they're just like, y'all, we can be friends. I really want us to transition from, I know a lot of people are just like, we're in competition with each other. We're not in competition with each other. You're only in competition with yourself. And so the city of Chesapeake, we're only in competition with ourselves. All we got to do is be better than we were yesterday. The city of Suffolk, you're only in competition with yourself. Just be better than you were yesterday. Portsmouth, you're only in competition with yourself. Just be better than who you were yesterday. And so if we could just get together and start collaborating more often and start mobilizing our communities to one spot and actually organizing and mobilizing everyone to the exact same spot instead of cannibalizing each other, because it's the holiday season. And I don't know if you guys are in my area right now in Virginia, but everybody's having events all the time everywhere. And so it's like you have a lot of options, which is great for the citizens, but You're not going to get like maximum capacity and maximum involvement from the community if everyone is having an event at the same time. Everybody keeps having events at the same time, and it's crazy because it's like, I can't be multiple people. I'm only one person. So wouldn't it be great if we all decided, hey, here's the yearly schedule. On this date, this city's got it. On this date, this city has the main event. Each city should be in charge of like one main event each and every single week of the year. And then we mobilize everybody to that one event instead of everybody fighting for the community, fighting for local dollars, fighting for little tidbits, and then we're all just stretching ourselves because we have too many options. And then if you're like me, you get option fatigued. And so if you have too many options, you're just like, you know what? I'm not going to do anything. And that's what I've been doing this holiday season. Is I haven't felt very holly jolly, even though I have all of these options available to me between all of the 7 cities. I haven't felt very holly jolly, and I haven't gone to very many events because there's too many. There's too much going on, and so I'm just like, I'm just not gonna do any of them. I don't feel like it. It's too many options. I don't want to pick. I don't want to choose. And so, yeah, this DiV The Podcast is just very loud because there's a lot of highway noise happening right now. But like I said, I'm comfy. I ain't moving for nobody. But yeah, I am looking forward to the trifecta, the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful trifecta that is Chesapeake, Portsmouth, and Suffolk coming together to make just such a beautiful like mini region within the 757. So that's all I have for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if there's any thoughts. What are your thoughts? Like, do you think this is going to happen? I encourage you guys to speak life over it because we are all about collaboration over competition, because like I said, you're only in competition with yourself. You just want to be better than you were yesterday. And so let me know, what are your thoughts? Do you think this is going to happen in the near future? And when I'm talking near future, I'm talking like today. Like, we can collaborate today. Like, I from Chesapeake can work with someone from Suffolk or someone from Portsmouth. Or like the city of Chesapeake can work with Suffolk or Portsmouth. We can have a joint event. We can have a joint venture with all 3 cities. It would be amazing. So let me know, what are your thoughts? Is this going to happen before the year is done? Can we get a collaborative event? Can we get a collaboration of some kind going between Chesapeake, Suffolk, and Portsmouth before the end of the year, before the end of 2024, before January 1st, 2025? Can we get this going? I think we can. And so that's all I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of DiV The Podcast. I know this is a bit loud, this is a bit unhinged, but I still don't know what I'm doing, so that's okay. Yeah. If you guys are interested, you can go to my Buy Me a Coffee, which I didn't put in the description. You can look at the description that has nothing in it because I didn't do a very good job at this. But you know what? We are living and growing, and next time I'll be better. So I hope you guys had a wonderful, beautiful, fantastic day. Hello from Suffolk, Virginia today. And remember, it is yet another beautiful day here at VA. So that's it for today's episode of DiV The Podcast. I will see you guys later. And until next time, DiV out.